Hey, this is Carrie's Canary Quilts, and I've got another edition of What's in the Box, where I open my quilty related mail and show you what I get. I've got a couple of subscriptions, a sew sampler box from Fat Quarter Shop, and 2 pre-cuts quilt boxes to open. These 3 right here are mystery boxes, so we don't know what we're getting in them. And these 2 are, this one's Palazzo, which is a thread of the month. I'll show you what color I got and which block we're doing, and I'll show off last month's block. This is mini charm packs, which I get each month. I like to show off which fabric lines I get. And what I'm doing with these is a tumbling block quilt, which I got a video out on how I'm doing it, no Y seams. And it's going to take me a while, so I just show you what mini charms I get so that I can turn them into tumbling blocks. So anyway, hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you want to see this type of content or any other content I've got here. And let's go down to my desk and start opening these boxes. All right, down at my desk here. First thing I want to go through or show you is the Palazzo thread of the month. And we are on our 11th month. I don't know that this is still available, but you could Google it. If I can find it, I'll put it out there, but I really haven't been able to find it. So you get 3 Aurifil threads each month. In an Italian themed color. This is Sardinia Pink this month. And then you get a block of the month that's called Palazzo. And it's done by Kitty Wilkin at Night Quilter. She did a fabulous job. I've talked about this many times. And I think we have one more block to go, but we're going to be doing one of these blocks and one of these center blocks. But last month I got purple. And this is what my blocks from last month look like. It's weird, I did not know that I didn't have a lot of purple fabrics. So this dark purple is actually pulled from my Halloween stash, and it kind of looks like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, if you know what that looks like. So that's my purple blocks from last year, or from last month. And then let's take a look at these pink. Ooh, look at that. You know what? I may not have a lot of pink fabrics either, but I'll have to see. But these are Sardinia Pink Aurifil threads that I got this month. But anyway, it's just pretty much standard what you get with your Aurifil threads when you buy this size. So I have really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed this one. Getting these each month. Building my thread collection. And I'm going to have a beautiful quilt at the end of this journey. So if you follow Kitty Wilkin at Night Quilter on Instagram, she went to QuiltCon recently and she had a paper pulling party at the show, and she had her quilt there. If you want to take a look at what her quilt looks like, you can find her on Instagram. So there's my Palazzo block of the month, thread of the month, Sardinia Pink. I love doing this. I'm going to be sad when it goes away, but I'm going to be really happy with the quilt when it's done. All right. Next we've got my mini charm pack, and I am doing a tumbling block quilt with this. I'm going to be doing a king size tumbling block. I do have a video out on how I'm doing a no Y seam, and I'm going to keep doing a few videos here. I've started trying to figure out how many of these blocks I need in a row to make a king size quilt. There's no pattern for this, I'm just doing it. And trying to put that together, so I will put out more information on how I'm doing this once I get a little more organized. But I just keep putting out tumbling blocks as I get these. So we've got Portofino by Joanna Figueroa from Fig Tree and Company. These are all Moda fabrics. And that's what this one looks like. The beautiful spring type colors, peaches, greens, teal, taupe. So that one, and I will have a link to all of these fabric lines in the description down below too. If you see something you're like, ooh, I think I could use those fabrics. Let's see, what I didn't say what this one was. Sandalwood by Three Sisters. This is a little bit different tone of the, what kind of blue is that? Like colonial blue? Ooh, very pretty. And I love when I can see the darks, mediums, and lights in these fabrics and start to put together in my head what my tumbling blocks are going to look like. I will have a link to that, my previous videos down below also, if you want to check it out. So this one is Things Above by Stephanie Slowinski at Fancy That Design House. This kind of has the same flavor as this one, just a little more green in the blues. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. That's really cute too. I like the flavor of these colors. I really like that fabric. I'm going to have to check out a big piece of that. And that plaid is pretty too. Oh, so many colors of it. Something like that, even though it's not a solid, might make a nice modern quilt. All right, Things Above by Stephanie Slowinski at Fancy That Design Group. And then we have Time and Again by Lindsay Cull McCrae. And I will have them listed down below, like I said. So if you like them, you can check them out in bigger pieces. Ooh, nice pretty reds. Kind of gives me a like 4th of July flair with some teal thrown in there. Very, very, very pretty. All right, so those are the 4 fabric lines we got in my mini charm pack this week. And there's always fluff in these. But yeah, check out my video on how I'm doing that tumbling block quilt. I'm loving it. It's going to take a long time. It's going to take a lot of blocks to make a king size quilt. But oh, it's going to be so pretty in the end. All right. Let's do another Fat Quarter Shop. This actually, I'm sorry, this is from Fat Quarter Shop too. This is a subscription that I get. Okay, now we have Sew Sampler from Fat Quarter Shop. This is their mystery quilt box. When I get done putting this together, I will put up what the value that's in the box and how much the box costs each month if you want to check it out, if you haven't done so yet. I know a lot of people get this. So, Cut to the Good Stuff, February 2025. This is the card you get. That feels like a bigger card. It really does. I don't have an old one, but I'll have to check it out. It feels bigger. All right, the first thing we've got is the fabrics. So let me grab the fabrics and get them open so we can look at them. It's called Junior Peace and Plenty 10-inch Stacker. Okay, let's get this cut so I don't cut the fabric. And as I read it, we will look through it. Okay. There's so much to piece together with this vibrant collection. This lively 24-piece 10-inch stacker of Peace and Plenty by Lori Holt for Riley Blake Designs adds a burst of beauty to your February. I was just like getting this out of the corner of my eye. With vintage-inspired prints bursting with florals, flower sacks, and sampler designs, these fabrics are anything but old-fashioned. Dive into this colorful array and watch your next project bloom with creativity and charm. Oh yeah. Yeah, those first fabrics were catching my eye as I was reading. I really wanted to look down. These are pretty. This looks like a wallpaper. They are very vintage-inspired fabrics. I like them. I like all the fabrics, though. Not many fabrics I don't like. So, again, this is Peace and Plenty by Lori Holt. And I will have a link to this fabric line also down in the description below if you are interested. So, a junior Peace and Plenty 10-inch stacker. But it'll be interesting to see what we do with it. Alright, next thing is a friction ball pen. Ooh, I like these. I use these. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a value of $22.48, the fabrics are. And then the friction ball pen is $2.98. The friction pen by Pilot is a must-have in every sewing room. Its magical thermosensitive ink vanishes with a swipe of the eraser or a touch of heat. To erase, simply use the built-in eraser on paper or the heat from your iron on fabrics. Ideal for marking sewing lines, applique outlines, or tracing patterns on various fabrics. Yep, I am very familiar with a friction pen. I use these all the time. I love them. So yeah. Very important piece or tool in my quilting arsenal. All right. Ooh, look at that. An Olfa Coral 45 miller ergonomic rotary cutter. Value of $32.98. Yeah, these things are expensive. We're thrilled to introduce the first ever Fat Quarter Shop exclusive Olfa 45 miller ergonomic rotary cutter. Our favorite rotary cutter now comes in a happy coral hue, blending Olfa's top-notch quality with a splash of sweetness. Featuring an ergonomic design and a safety lock, this cutter is a dream for both righties and lefties. It's compatible with all Olfa 45 millimeter blades and has a cushioned grip. This is the best rotary cutter out there, and we can't wait for you to cut to the good stuff. Yep, I do have one of these. It's old. I bet it's like 15, 20 years old, so it'd be nice to have a new colorful addition. Feels a little heftier than the one I have. Oh, there it is. There's the one I have. Might be the same. No, it feels a little heftier. Feels a little thicker. But yeah, I've used this forever. And I'm pretty good at remembering to push the button so that I don't cut myself. So, it's got a new thing or lip here around the button too. I like the color. That is really pretty. That's awesome. That is another great addition to have. So now I have 3 really nice rotary cutters. I don't know about you, but do you ever misplace rotary cutters? Sometimes I'm just like, where? I have one cutting table. Where did my rotary cutters go? Anyway, I'm going to love this. All right, so next we have the Cheerful Quilt Pattern, like the name, by Lori Holt and Be In My Bonnet Company, a value of $10. And this says, we say cheers, the sweet and simple quilt that will light up your life. This charming creation from Lori Holt, Be In My Bonnet Company for Fat Quarter Shop pairs perfectly with the 10-inch stacker in this month's box. Easy, quick, and bursting with color. This is pure joy packed into a quilt. That is very timeless. Yeah. That's really pretty. And there's a finishing kit available. Looks like it's going to be the whites and the teals. And then, oh, that's the binding. One of these fabrics that was catching my eye in white is the binding. 47 by 59 inches. That is a really pretty quilt pattern. All right. And then we've got Peaceful Baskets, which unfortunately I didn't get to last month's yet. Oh, there's my jingles. I have got it sitting over here to do. I just haven't gotten to it. So next month, we are on number 11. So next month, let's see, it'll be the 12th month. So I would assume maybe we would get another block in the finishing instructions for Peaceful Baskets. And this one's called Birds in the Air Basket. I've enjoyed this. I've been using my Kim Deal fabrics that are left over from my Simple Whatnots. I had a lot of fabric from that. And I've been doing these blocks in those fabrics. It's turning out really pretty. So next month, I hope to have 2 blocks to show you. And I should have 2 blocks to show you. But I'm sorry I don't have last month's block to show off. All right, so that is Sew Sampler. Right now I'm going to put down the value of the items in this box and then how much it costs each month before shipping and taxes, so you can see if it's something you're interested in. So there you go. That is Sew Sampler February 2025. I love opening these. They are so much fun. I love seeing what I get. Sometimes I get new things. Sometimes I get cool things like this rotary cutter that I can always use. So there we go. Let's get fluff. These pre-cuts sometimes have a lot of fluff on them. All right. So next is, oh, I forgot the pen. I was thinking this was my pen. It's not. It's one I got in here. All right. So next up is my pre-cuts quilt box. I have not looked in these. I got 2 of them. I buy one. I buy her stash builder. Let me get these open. I buy her stash builder, and she has been very generously sending me her classic. So she has the 2 boxes. The classic is more project oriented. Stash builder is more fabric oriented. So I don't know. I gotta find. I'm gonna open both of these and find out which is which. Oh, that's what's heavy. All right, what do we got here? I usually start with mine, and okay. I didn't get, usually there is a, oh my gosh, I love these fabrics. Usually there's a pamphlet inside that says what you get, so I will just kind of wing it. I'm going to have to imagine this is my stash builder. It usually, sometimes it comes with a pattern, sometimes it doesn't. But oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see it. These are like canvas fabrics. We got this last month and I was so happy. These are beautiful. Oh, and we've got a felted wool pressing mat, which I thought about getting one of these small ones and just haven't. And some Best Press, Mary Ellen's Best Press with the spray thing. And then this gorgeous Metler silk finish cotton thread. Look at that color. I love that color. Would be beautiful with these. Oh, I can't wait to show off these fabrics. These are so pretty. And I don't know how well you can see it, but just the feel of the canvas. Oh, I am in love with these fabrics. I'm going to have to find out who, where these fabrics are from and let you know. She usually has like a designer listed and talks about them, but it looks like the pamphlet didn't make it into my bag today or this month. But oh my gosh. I don't know how many times I can say I am in love with these fabrics. Stash Builder is usually 16 fat quarters. And like a notion or something like that, and sometimes a pattern, but usually these types of fabrics are very expensive. So that's what I got in this month's Stash Builder, and I am really happy with that. But again, I will let you know. I will try to find out what fabrics these are, and I will have it listed in the description down below for you to check out if I can find it. Anyway, wow. So I pay $59.95 with shipping. She doesn't charge extra for shipping for my Stash Builder. And that's what I got. That's really cool. I've been thinking about that for a while, just haven't done it. And some Best Press. And then this is going to be the classic box. Same price, $59.95. And I don't, oh, there it is. Oh, this says it's Stash Builder. Well, I'm going to tell you what, I'm keeping this one, and I'm going to give away this one. This one has the pattern and the fabrics. So, unless she sent me 2 Stash Builders, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is the one I'm going to give away. I give away one of these each month. I'm going to keep these fabrics. These are more quilty cotton fabrics, it looks like. So let me go through this real quick and show you what we got. All right. Okay, first off, we got a pattern by April Rosenthal at Prairie Grass Patterns. It's called Starway. That is very pretty. 51 inches by 64 inches. That's really pretty. I really like her fabrics and her patterns. You get the bag with it. This is a bobbin boat, and that's a value of $6.50. These are really cool. I have like a bobbin ring, but these bobbin boats are pretty cool. And I think the way they're shaped, you know, they aren't gonna tip over or anything like that. So then we've got a Moda woven Boro accessory. This looks like it holds scissors. That's really cool. Small pair of scissors like these would fit in there. And then a little Moda bag. And this is kind of made out of like that canvas material. That is very pretty. And then the fabric is 16 fat quarters. Let me get ready to show these off. 16 fat quarters by April Rosenthal. And on the back, it talks about her, has a picture. And it's Basics and Homestead is what it's called. And these, again, are gorgeous. Very springy. We've got our little watering cans in blue and in green. Tile pattern, floral patterns, stripes. Oh, wow. Oh, different colorway. Very, very, ooh, look at this yellow. That's really pretty. Another floral on gingham. Gray, and what's this? Colorway. Gray colorway of the cans. Okay, this is gorgeous. This, whoever wins this is going to be having a gorgeous, gorgeous quilt. And you don't even have to make this pattern with these fabrics, but you've got some gorgeous fabrics there, along with some really cool notions here. Very good notions. All right, there was a letter in this box here that says, for subscribers, over the past few months we've been away from our shop due to an accident that happened in January while traveling with my family, which resulted in injuries for us all. My husband is currently undergoing his 5th surgery, while I suffered internal injuries and had 1 surgery. Thankfully, I'm on the road to recovery and no longer facing any risks. For the past 2 months, our church sisters have kindly stepped in to help us manage our shop and daily tasks. We sincerely apologize if you have been trying to contact us. As a small business with just 3 members, it was unfortunate that we were all traveling together. She says that we truly apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused, and I completely understand the frustration in trying to reach us. As we focus on healing, we must unfortunately suspend the delivery of Pre-Cuts Quilt Box subscriptions. The last shipments will go out on April 15th, 2025. As the fabric has already been purchased, and canceling the manufacturer order would incur penalties for our shop. All subscriptions will stop on March 30th, 2025. The website will not be taken down, and you'll continue to have access to your quilt patterns and block of the months. She says if we decide to renew subscriptions in the future, we will notify you via email. For now, we need to concentrate on our recovery and caring for our daughter. Thank you for your understanding. This has been a difficult decision for me, as I have worked tirelessly to build a dream that began as a way to overcome depression. I also have very loyal subscribers who have been receiving boxes since I started in September 2018. All right. So it goes on from there, but it sounds like she is going to, we might be getting one more box. After that, she is going to concentrate on her quilt shop, and if these boxes, if she decides to do this again, she will notify us by email. she did say if you did have problems with any of your boxes, they haven't been in the shop to get these, but I will put an email down below. She did put an email here so that you can get a hold of her. I will have that down below too if you've been having any issues or missing subscription or something like that. So I know that it took a couple months for one of mine to get here, and that's why I had 2 last month. So, I mean, that's really unfortunate that she and her family had been in that accident. That is very scary. I think about that too when I'm traveling with my husband. You know, if something were to happen to both of us at the same time, it would be devastating to my family and to his family. So we hope that her and her husband and her daughter have a quick recovery. I have really had a lot of fun opening these boxes. I have enjoyed the fabrics and being able to give these away to you. I thank you, Diana, for sending these. That has been just really fun to do and to show off and to be able to give these boxes away to my subscribers and let them have a little fun too. But yeah, I've really enjoyed the boxes. I've used the fabrics, and I'm going to tell you what, these fabrics are gorgeous. And this is the box I'm going to give away. So I've been giving these away over on Facebook and Instagram because it's a lot easier and a little more private to get a hold of the winners. So I've got links to both Instagram and Facebook down below if you want to check it out. The day I'm giving away is right here because I don't know yet at the time of this. But right here is when I'm going to give it away, and you can find all the information over there on Facebook and Instagram. So again, if you're watching, Diana, I'm sorry that you've had to go through this, and we hope that you have a very speedy recovery. And I've really enjoyed opening these items for you today. I hope you like them. Let me know what you think. I will definitely show you what I will do with these in the future if I pull them out and use them. I don't think I mentioned the owl quilt that was behind me in the beginning was a quilt pattern I got through my Pre-Cuts Quilt Shop box last year, and the fabrics in the owl I got in a Pre-Cuts quilt box, and then the green of the owl and the pink outside, I did order fabrics for that. I like those because I wanted different colors for my owl in my background. But I will have a link to that owl pattern down below also. And I will be showing that off on Facebook and Instagram too. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Give your family a hug, and give your pets a hug, and hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!